At the Meteorite Mansion 2024, we have a beautiful, beautiful house, 4,000 square feet, and just having a blast over here. We're doing a very special VIP Meteorite sale today with Craig Lyman of Minnesota Meteorites. He so kindly brought a crap load of amazing meteorites here and is giving us VIP access to all these pieces, as well as some pretty special pricing.
Yeah.
So there's a cool opportunity for a new collector on this one. When I get to that, you'll have to hear. But at the Meteorite Mansion, we have microscopes, we have saws, and we have meteorites everywhere. It's fantastic. So we have all kinds of stuff. I have a bunch of... We have assembled. I have allowed to put on the counter. Yeah, some beautiful irons. We have Mars, Eucrites. Is that Elmania? I think.
Which one? No, that is OU El Hamed.
Oh, Ud Hamed 002? Yeah.
It's a 2021 witness.
Yeah, I love this thing. It's beautiful.
I need a. It's got a flashlight, the good one. This one is. I'm just going to just show you.
Yeah.
This one here. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So Craig is the main mass holder on most of these collections we're going to be classifications we're talking
LL
about.
3.3, believe it or not.
Wow. Let me actually introduce you guys to Craig Lyman. If you guys have never met him or seen him, he's the master of the saw. Yeah. And it's in the family now too. His your son's involved.
Full time.
Yeah, right on, man.
He's home working actually. He came down with me, helped me out at Ward's, and then went back home to do more work.
Very cool. Yeah, Craig and his son are famous in our circle for the work they do, the prep work, and it's fantastic. So I'm just going to show off a few things, and I have hopefully I have a light man over my shoulders.
I can be a light man over here.
Yeah. The lighting in this room is not the best, so we're going to have light. Wow.
So you'd never believe that's an LL 3.3. I just got the classification back. I actually have owned that stone since 2018 and never bothered to do anything with it. And then I sent it off to Melissa Hudson, and she's like, "This is a fantastic stone." So I have the number. I just don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll figure it out.
Wow. Hey, Fabrice is on with us. Nice to have you on board, buddy.
Yeah. And I'll do $2 a gram. It's and like I said, LL 3.3, so it's a good low.
LL 3.3, $2 a gram. If you guys want any of these pieces we're talking about, drop it into the chat or contact Sue, and she will on Facebook. Drop it into the chat either way, or send me a super chat. I'll definitely see that.
Yeah, it's 16331 if anybody cares.
16 NWA
16331.
16331. Now, this is a lunar.
Yep, that's Layun 02. I think that was the main.
Yeah. Wow. It's nice to have a hand full of the moon.
And it's a beautiful end cut. So
yes.
Best of both worlds.
Wow.
This is from the same stone, but if you look right here, it looks like granite.
Sure does.
This is one of the craziest, and the fun part about these, they're relatively plain looking, but A, they're big, and two, they're really translucent.
That's
in the dark,
badass.
it's just, and you get others down here that are as well. But
that is amazing. Wow. Layun 002.
I'll do 15 a gram on that.
15 a gram for lunar, translucent lunar.
This is truly, I'm trying to break the rules and give you guys.
Wow.
The prices you're getting here are not prices.
Yeah,
you're gonna get
here. No, don't try to get these prices from me either. Holy shit!
I'm going out of my way to try to really make
amazing,
this thing, so.
Amazing. All right, so $15 a gram for lunar. That's translucent.
You want me to weigh it for you?
Yes.
And it's big. It's palm size. So 56.7. I'll even call it 56.
56 grams. Rounding down.
Come on.
896.
Thank you.
Eight-
89. So we'll
800
call it
900.
It'll include shipping.
900 with shipping. Holy crap! The deal just gets better and better. Look at that.
Yeah, with a really bright light, man, those things just glow.
Wow, that is fantastic, guys.
Since we're doing glowing,
900. And then here's the other piece, the end cut. Obviously,
Yeah.
that will not be transparent.
that one's not
Translucent.
but it's got great colors. That one did have nice colors, so it was. Seems the most translucent pieces don't have a lot of color,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
So for those that don't know, like these are all 100% legit classified meteorites added to the meteoritical.
Correct.
Bulletin
Almost all
database.
of them are classified in my name. Others are joint classifications, but they're all classified either by me personally or by a close associate.
Awesome. Yeah. And this is something that I actually look, it looks like Japanese writing or.
That is the nicest slice. Now, I've cut almost the entire mass of NEA 015, not yet published, but that's what it is. And that is the nicest slice of like 40 some odd kilos I've cut.
Wow. That's fantastic.
The sister slice to that is it's the end cut, and that's my collection.
Can I ask you to use the other flashlight, please?
Oh, here, okay.
There you go.
Oh, you good.
Yeah, this one is strobing.
Yeah.
It's pulse width modulation.
Thank you. Yeah. Now that it's not pulsating, look at this thing.
It's a nice stable iron. That one's been stabilized just to be extra safe. But
Wow.
the Schreiber sight in that thing is insane. If you look, this was a badly beaten up meteorite because you see curves. If you look at it, you actually have a different.
Yeah.
Right up here, you'll
Right
see it
there.
actually has like a different color because of the way that.
Yep. Look at all that Wittgenstein bending.
Yeah, it's super bent.
Wow.
This was a highly impacted iron. Oh, sure. If you want to open one up, I think those are all you.
Wow. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is when we talk about meteorites as being cosmic art, this is the kind of piece we're talking about. Well, at least in my opinion.
And I'll do $2.50 a gram on that.
Holy crap. $2.50 a gram. Entry level on a nice looking iron a few years ago was like $10 a gram, and it didn't have this kind of awesomeness in there.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's
The same type. That's also NEA 15, the big fish with the big
NEA. So NEA, Northeast Africa.
Correct.
On this one.
Northeast Africa 015. It fell, so it's right over it crossed the border between Sudan and Chad. And so they couldn't give it a name. Even though we had coordinates, the coordinates crossed the border.
Oh, wow.
So it's now NEA 015.
Yeah. Unfortunately, politics and nationalism get involved in meteorites more than I'd like. But wow, this is fantastic. And I don't want you to give away any trade secrets, but when you say these are stabilized and they're obviously protected, can you talk about that a tiny bit?
Sure. So stabilization, the process that I use is reverse electrolysis. I've also come in, and I can't give away my total secrets, but
please.
It's a 3-step process, starting with electrolysis, and then I etch, and then I do another more brief stabilization to make sure the acid is neutralized, and then I dry it in the oven, and it gets sealed 2 or 3 days after that.
Wow. When you say you put it in the electrolysis tank and you put it in there with the diodes and everything, and you're letting it run, diodes, kaios, whatever. How long? Are you talking about a couple hours, couple weeks, couple days?
Weeks to months. If it's a big iron, I usually say about a month a kilo. So if you've got a 10-kilo iron, you're going to let it soak for a year. But I usually do the slices because it's a little more effective to do the individual slices.
Okay, so you stabilize after they're cut.
Correct.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, and so that's really an important factor to take into consideration when you're investing in a meteorite, especially an iron.
And I do coat them. I will. Some people don't like coating this. You can literally wipe it off with acetone or lacquer thinner. The problem is, even stable irons, even your tools, if you have sweaty fingers and you touch that bare iron, you're going to have rusty fingerprints. It doesn't matter how stable it is.
What's the weight on the previous slice? Are you talking about this one here? That's Roberta Scarface wants to know what's the weight on that for, I think you said 250, which is crazy a grand. This one, I still can't get over this one.
313.3, so let me figure that out.
It's 313.3 grams.
For sake of...
Yep.
So 785.
785 for, wow, you can have your very own letter opener.
Yeah, that's what I use it for.
That's awesome.
That's exactly what I've been using it for. And actually, there's a guppy, what I call the guppy. Did I show you that when you stopped over?
Yeah.
And it actually looks like an iron sperm. And when you set them next to each other, they're from the same stone. It looks like this one is trying to eat the.
Oh, man.
It's crazy. I didn't bring that with me.
What's the weight on this one, please?
Don't buy this one. I love it. 337.8, so 337.
337 grams.
845.
$845.
That is the nicest iron you will ever get for $845.
Yeah, I just called her Scarface. Yeah, that's how I don't read. Maybe it's yeah. So, what was the price on that one? $850 you said, or
$845.
$845 on this one. Hey Carl, thanks for joining. All right, now this one I actually thought was Maslilanino, but it's not.
It is not. NWA 5549.
NWA 5549.
It is the original golden iron. I believe that was one of the first classified golden irons ever found. 2004, I think it was. Let me double check on that.
It really does. I mean, it's a silicated iron. It looks a lot like Maslilanino to me. It's beautiful.
Very stable, so you don't have to worry about it rusting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, 2008. So it's not a new iron, but it's really hard to come by. And the silicates are freaking amazing.
If there's anyone interested in, well, do you want to name a price per gram on it roughly? Because it feels like $5 a gram. Oh my God, for silicated iron. You know how hard that crap is to cut? Yeah.
I do. 96.4, so 96.
Yeah. I've heard stories about how, so it's 90, 94, 95 grams, something like that.
96 grams.
96 grams.
Oh no, I'm sorry, 94 grams.
Yep.
Sure.
It's just under 100 grams for $470. Yeah, it is beautiful. Yeah, so this replay will be on Facebook, Topher Spin Meteorites, as well as YouTube. If you please contact us on the comments on either of the video places, we'll make sure that you get the VIP pricing that's only available during this live feed, or for people who are watching the replay of the Minnesota Meteorites. Wow, I almost said Milwaukee. I'm like, that's not even close. Wow, this is so gorgeous. Or you're not going to get the price. That's what it is. You gotta.
So that one is. Well, I'll do 4. I don't usually. So it's Hickman.
Wow.
First of all, Hickman, Australian iron. Yep,
wow,
it's a Hickman. That's like the main.
Last year here, Hickman Holstone $6 a gram.
Yeah, it still is. I'm giving you guys.
Wow. Guys,
and that is stabilized. That one does need stabilizing. That one's been stable for a year. I cut it. I have 2 slices left. That's one. So.
Oh, good. That's a great idea. Thank you. I was surprised to see so many beautiful things brought, and then he keeps naming the prices, and I'm like, holy crap! I'm glad this is a special one-time only, because I can't compete with this. Wow. That is stunning. And for those of you at home, we have Getty on the light. He's my gaffer today.
Yeah, the edge on that is second to none. This lighting doesn't really do it justice.
Yeah.
Those have been stabilized. We aren't sure what that is. I bought that from a cattle herder who had so every now and then I go out of the way to get things that are maybe a little out there. This guy sent me a bunch of meteor wrongs, and there was an iron in with it, and I was like, that's
yeah.
So supposedly it was found near Chihuahua, Mexico. This guy's a cattle rancher. It's the only rock I bought out of the whole bushel, and I got it, and I was like,
done deal.
Yes!
It is gorgeous. Look at that.
That's a big slice.
Wow. Hey, Getty from Betty Jane.
Hello.
Yep. Wow.
I'll do 250 on that too.
This is,
and it's got everything. It's got Troilite smack in the middle.
That is $2.50 a gram.
Troilite smack in the middle. A little bit of Troilite over here. A little bit of Schreibersite right in the middle, and the etch is just insane.
I'm actually have to slow down and catch my breath.
609.
$609 for that.
No, grams.
Oh, 609 grams. Sorry. Do not pay $600 for that. Yeah. He's getting crazy with the prices.
Tell you what, I'll do $12.25, which is $2 a gram.
Wow, $12.25.
I will not be selling this for $2 a gram once we're done.
No.
So don't even ask. I'm really trying to make it a real deal for people.
It is obvious.
And the edge
that is
insane.
It is, man. Yeah, I've had the opportunity to hold and rotate manually a bunch of irons and watch how they play with the light. This one is just dancing. Just dancing. That's spectacular piece. And that one, 600.
So it's 12. Yeah, 12. Oh, sorry.
It's $2 a gram. So
it was $12.25.
$12.25. All right. Now we already did. Now, this one we're looking up the number on this.
15057.
NWA 15057.
And it's a CV Ox 3.
So it's a reduced oxygen CV3.
Actually, nope. It's a high oxygen. That was formed in an oxygen-rich environment. It's the CV Red 3.
Oh, CV Red is the reduced.
CV Ox 3 is.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So this is carbonaceous. That's why you're seeing these CAIs on them, or in it, which are super old nebular material. Wow. Absolute gorgeous work on this, Craig.
Thank you. Here's another carbonaceous. This is the last one I have. Look at that CAI. And it's got, whoever did that, shame on you.
Yeah.
It's got a beautiful big CAI. It's got these two big brown clasts here. This is NWA 13987. Full of inclusions. Also a CK4. Excuse me. Beautiful stone. And the last one we have. Wow. I actually didn't know I still had that. I was emptying out cases and bingo there.
Holy crap. Yeah, you can get lost with this scope, with this under the microscope. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Wow.
I'll do $4 a gram on them.
This one is $4 a gram.
Yeah, even the back is just as pretty as the next.
Yeah.
Front.
Look at that.
That's insane for $4 a gram.
Wow. Yeah. Allison told me that I don't have to talk 100% of the time on a live. Videos, you do, but on lives, I can just allow you guys to watch.
55, we'll call it 55 grams.
So it's 55
55 times 4, that's not much.
NWA 13987.
220. 220 bucks.
$220. God, dog.
That is a polymeteorite.
Very, very colorful.
Very masculine rich. Carl thought it was going to be a Martian, actually, when he first classified.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Turned out to be a polymeteorite, and I'm looking up the number.
Wow.
It's a sweet rock.
It's 20 grams.
I don't know if that one has clasts that are translucent, but many of them do. So that one is, let's see, it's NWA 15.
No, a little bit right there, maybe.
Silence. You can't have silence. Whoever said that, they can't have silence on video. That's not right. It's 15656.
15656.
We get some oohs and ahs for the peanut gallery.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's super colorful. It's a lot of melts and just a lot of. It's busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet that's translucent.
I was thinking it would be, but no.
Not really.
But it's so
Last year
super
people-
shiny. You can use this as a mirror.
Somebody came through and picked all the ones with
Wow.
translucent glass.
We have Chris Monk, Rocks on the Ground, in the house.
Oh, hey, I
yeah.
didn't hear you sneak.
Like a ninja.
Sorry, I'm going to take a call from.
Go for it.
Rob
Enjoy.
Ward.
Huh. Now, I'm going to let him talk about this because that's
yeah.
super. But I know something about this, so I can talk about this. Look at all this Getty Gadamus.
Oh,
This is all Gadamus 003 Lunar. This tested very similar to the Apollo return samples. So this has been nicknamed the Apollo Lunar. And these are spectacularly beautiful pieces. There's more in the box, but we weren't going to take them all out. Oh my God, look at how big this class is. Wow.
Okay, do you have a big melt slice with you still by chance?
I don't know what he's going to say on this one. Probably something ridiculous. But I'm thinking if he goes anywhere near the $40 range, I'm going to shit myself. Now, let me talk about this one for a second. This is a super cool chondrite. Look at it. It has got some fusion crust on the outside. It's been cut. It's a breccia, probably L class. High petrology, maybe 6 or 7. And the cool thing about it is you buy this whole rock, that piece and this piece. There's a slice missing, but that's at the lab getting classified. So all you do is you pay for this meteorite. You get this huge main mass and you get this nice end cut and it gets classified in your name, yes. And you get added to the Met Bowl. And this was were you saying 50
cents a gram?
50 cents a gram.
And that includes you get both sides, and the piece is already submitted for classification. So it'd be your classification if somebody wants it.
Classification services can cost up to on a contract like $300-400.
It'll be about $350 is what I'm paying for the classification.
So basically what you're paying for the rock, he's already invested in classifying it. And what's neat about that, like we said, he's the registered main mass holder of a lot of these classifications. So that would be the same for you now. And it is actual, how many grams is it, they say? It's
about 3 kilos.
Yeah, it's a heavy piece. You're looking at 2 kilos.
Oh, 2 kilos. All right. Well, then the price goes
up.
No.
Yeah. So it's just over $1,000, and imagine 400 of that is going into the classification services, and that means that the lab donation was free. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Full slice.
Yeah. So anyone who's not in the Met Bowl yet, who would like to be. This is a terrific sample to get in on. It's an ordinary chondrite. We think it's an L class.
It's an LL6 for sure.
Okay, it's an LL6, probably a breccia.
Yep.
And it's going to be classified, and you can be the owner of that. It's actually really cool on the exterior too.
It's got lots of big glass, some crusts on one side, lots of big glass popping out.
And it's very angular. Look at that. Yeah, fantastic. So someone's going to jump on that and get in the Met Bowl. We showed a bunch of these Gadamus off.
Yeah.
Now, I already told the camera what I thought was a crazy per gram price. How much are you selling these Gadamus for? Let's see how crazy I was.
I'll do 35 a gram.
Oh my God! Wow, we're just going crazy. I said if he goes anywhere near or under 40, he's lost his fucking mind.
I've lost my mind.
Wow. Oh my God. So just
outside of here, I would never go under 40.
No.
Oh my God.
Again, I'm really.
Wow.
I'm trying.
Dude. Freaking blown away, guys.
Go buy it.
Yeah.
How much are those weigh?
Throw it on. You can have the end cut, but I gotta fix it.
Perhaps you can hop on YouTube and look at the comments and tell me if I'm missing any. Because, yeah, Sue is on Facebook, I guess.
16.8.
Yeah, let's just take a step back and let me catch my breath and water my throat.
Step out.
Can I get my Arizona iced tea, top shelf?
Top shelf. Arizona iced tea.
What's that? 16.8.
We are stopping for an agua break right now. Yeah, 35 bones a gram for Gadamus 003, the one that tested similar to the Apollo samples.
Yep, Apollo 16 specifically. I actually have a piece of the beta cloth that Charlie Duke used to carry the rocks off the moon.
What?
In a notarized, signed box to go along with the slices of the Gadamus stone and a photo, an autographed photo, personally autographed photo of Charlie Duke on the moon.
Oh my God, dude.
I love Gadamus. It's my favorite.
Jesus. All right, so we already had $15 lunar over there,
Yep.
translucent.
Yep.
Now we have $35 Gadamus.
I'll tell you what. I'll do a one-time special on this.
Uh-oh.
Look at the vesicles. Look at that melt vein and this big vesicle.
Yes.
So this is NWA 16315. Not even yet published. A troctolite melt. Troctolite and northosite melt.
That's very rare.
Yes,
Okay.
and one of the you do not see melt veins in lunars and vesicles like that. You do not see it.
In lunar. In meteorites, it's rare. In lunar, it's unheard of.
And can I borrow this for just a minute?
Absolutely,
Let's
yeah.
just see here. Oh yeah,
Jeez.
it's got well a few, not anything super huge, but a little bit of translucence.
Wow.
$30 a gram.
$30. See, I feel like I should just say sold to me, but I'm literally trying to allow my viewers a chance to buy. If not, I'm claiming this. If no one online does, I want this one.
Okay.
Look at that. Yeah, I apologize if you guys are trying to interact with us right now online. We really don't have someone to monitor the eBay. I'm sorry, the YouTube comments.
I do have his number. I'll forward it to you.
So I hope it's not getting ugly in there.
So Robert Ward is on the way, by the way. So
nice.
We'll bring some fame into the
Right on.
into the mix.
That is spectacular.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at that.
that's one of my favorite.
I want that one.
I sold that end piece today. You saw the end piece, right?
Which one?
That end
Oh,
piece.
yeah.
It had a nice not the Gadamus. It had
So this is-
this material
Said
here.
30 a gram for 27. 27 grams, $30 a gram for
810.
$810.
NWA 16315 chocolate.
NWA 163175. It's a troctolitic melt.
Yep. With a melt vein, man.
Yeah.
A bubbly melt vein.
Well, this is. I'm hoping that one of the viewers buys this, but if not, I'm claiming that one. Now, Jakara.
Oh, I'm gonna give you guys a smoking deal on this.
Jakara is a eucrite melt, and if you notice on there, it's very, very rare. That we were talking about vesicles and bubbles and meteors are super rare, but when they do happen, it's in a melt, and it's because of the there's deals being cut all over the place in this place.
Cutthroat here.
Saying the bubbles show a very, very rapid cooling. Anyone?
Trapped gases, man. We don't know. We think that probably came from Vesta. We think that may have been volcanic activity. That you wouldn't get vesicles that deep. It's a mystery. It really is, because you shouldn't have vesicles that deep from just ablative flight. It doesn't melt that deep. It just rolls off the surface. So probably there was some
Thank you very
volcanic
much.
activity.
Look at that.
I'm going to do $1.50 on those slices, and the stuff with bubbles usually sells for $10. And I have several pieces.
Okay.
And the
$1.50.
color. So there's actually 4 different colors. This light doesn't do it justice, but
Wow. $1.50 a gram, and you can see the grams here. So we have the first one is a 29.3.
this one was 50.
This one is Preston. Thank you very much. I see your name being dropped. Thank you. Yeah, this is a 52 grammer right here. This is a 60 grammer. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's insane. the color variation is like it's like 2 different meteorites clashed together. You have bubbles and color on one side and glass and color on the other. It's
Harsh
insane.
dividing line. It's
It's a
wow. $1.50 a gram. 60, so that's 90 bones.
Yeah. It's
Under $100. Wow. This one, I don't even want to show off. I don't even want to show this off to you guys.
a brecciated crystalline diogenite.
You have more of this, right?
I do.
Okay.
Not a lot, but I do have
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
So it looks like 7831 at times, but
Yes.
this is brecciated.
So there's a brown lithology that's filled with, what was it? We decided to
Chromite.
chromite. Thank you. I can never remember chromite. There's a dark lithology that isn't particularly see-through, and then you have the 7831 type clasts in it, and they're all sharp. They've got perfectly sharp edges, so it's two different types smashed together.
That is really super. So just to give you guys an idea, if it was 7831, I have sold translucent slices for.
Somebody here wants one. Can we talk to Kyle there?
Yeah. I usually sell my 7831s for about $20 a gram, and this is not going to be that high. And this is a breccia.
I'm only doing 10.
Yeah,
Half
$10 a gram, guys.
I think those are sold now.
Okay.
Diogenites?
I do have a bigger one if somebody wants a larger one.
We're going to weigh this one out for whoever's
So 310.
$310. And we have more of those. Should we?
He said he wants
That's a full slice.
That's a big
All right,
one.
What's that?
which one is Kyle referring to there? So we've got the Diogenite, yes?
two.
And then...
Lunar? What did we do? I don't remember.
There was Jakara before
Oh.
Diogenite.
The
Oh, Jakara.
Yeah. So, was it
This is the 60 gram $90 slice.
Is that the one, Kyle?
Yeah, and we're on a 20-second delay, so just keep that in mind. I don't want to annoy you guys, but 20-second delay before they hear us, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, this is the 60 gram Jakara. That's $1.50 a gram, so that's $90.
And this is sold.
And then here's the Jakara. That's 52 grams. And
Who would
then
have thought you could get a $50
Eucrite melt.
Meteorite? A couple years ago.
Yeah.
I never would have dreamed.
He wants the two Eucrites.
That is the
Right, so-
29.3.
Well, this is Diogenite.
That's Diogenite.
Yeah.
So he wants the two, he wants the
Jakara?
Not sold.
Are
Kyle,
these
confirm these two
Yeah.
Eucrites, please.
Kyle? Are these the two slices that you want? The 60 gram and the 50 gram or 52 gram Jakara melt with sexy bubbles. I'll take all three. 1, 2, and 3. I hope that's what he wants. Those are all $1.50 a gram, and they're all sold. We actually have more. If you wanted a bigger one, bam. Don't take those 3 yet. Here's a 70 grammer.
And look at that color line. I just don't understand. I just
The
don't
mechanics
understand.
behind that.
Yeah, I don't get it. But it's consistent through all of them.
John, we're trying to monitor the comments as best we can, but we're not professionals.
We're unprofessional.
Yeah. If you drop it in the chat on YouTube, we have Preston Allen working the phone hardcore.
Trying.
And if you and I'm very appreciative. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
And if you're on Facebook, Sue should be monitoring the comments as well. 70 gram piece for me.
Kevin Ginther. Got that.
70 gram.
It's the hard part of doing it on 2 platforms.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at
Yeah, we're actually streaming on YouTube and on Facebook right now, guys.
Hickman price, please.
$4 a gram. So what? Let me.
Oh, the Hickman is $4 a gram, and it's 173 grams. And with my
700 was shipping.
700
was shipping.
700 delivered to your door. It's the easiest meteor you'll ever find. Open your door, there it is.
Friggin' beautiful. The edge
Yeah.
on that is just so awesome.
This whole stone was $6 or is $6 a gram roughly. As soon as you cut a meteorite, a metal meteorite like this and etch it, it's hours and hours of work. Hours.
And both sides, I think, are finished on that one. I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but I think so.
Yeah. It is breathtaking. 50. Someone's. I have this button pop up, so I can't even read the comments as they come in.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Price
the
for
worst.
55 grams of the 987 CK4.
Okay, so we have this one here. This is the 13987. It's the CK4. Oh,
The price on that one is...
Hang on. $4 also.
All right.
4 times.
Wow.
55. Only 220.
$220. And when you pay that much, we'll throw this CAI in for free.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
Wow.
Oh, that CAI under a microscope or even a loop is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, this would honestly be a pleasure to get lost in under the microscope. And then as soon as you get bored, you flip it over and look at the other side. Wow. Really good. So that one is still available, I think. This diagonite is still available. This is $310 for the translucent breccia. Now, here's a really famous... I would love to have someone drop into the chat what famous meteorite they believe this is.
It's in classification.
Oh, that one. So cheap.
I'm looking for someone to drop into the chat if they know what famous meteorite this is. Allende! Wow, we got like 3 of them.
Nice.
We have such intelligent viewers, honestly, guys. And this is beautiful. Look at this. Crusted slice.
And these are so fresh, you can smell them.
Smell it.
Not as smelly as March, but it's...
What's the classification piece for 1,000? That one? Oh, that one right there? Yeah, that's 2 kilos. It's 2 kilos. It includes the classification service. It includes your name in the METBL and includes all that crust for free. What you're paying for is a beautiful, beautiful, gnarly meteorite. Breccia, LL6.
Yep.
It will be in the METBL, and so will your name. You get both pieces, correct? Yeah. You can display that, yeah. You can display the interior of that and the exterior side by side. That's probably how I would display it.
I would like to see the $15 gram lunar.
The $15 gram lunar is...
Yeah.
Oh, and then I want to look at that one.
Does he want the end or does he want the...
Oh, yeah, we have
that was
a...
translucent.
We have a translucent slice for... Oh, my God. Dude, are you...
With a granite class. I don't know if it's really granite, but it looks like granite.
Unbelievable.
The dark one in there?
This one right here, it just looks like granite.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah. Craig, how many times are you mentioned in the METBL already? How many classifications do you have or mentions?
I think approved, I'm at like 56.
56?
But I
Okay.
have another probably equal number that are...
Already in process? Yeah.
I have stuff sitting in there for over a year.
Yeah, it's-
18 months.
Yeah, for those that don't know, the process is long and arduous, and there's only a few people that do it, so you have to just get in line. And the thing is, you got to get them something that they're interested in.
Right,
Or,
otherwise it gets...
yeah, they're not going to pay attention
But
to it.
even some of the things they're interested in, they classify, send it off to the nomenclature committee, and then they review it. It's a peer-reviewed process. And if there's any questions, they send those questions back to the classifier. Classifiers to clarify, resubmit, then they reread it, and if they have more questions, so it's a process.
Yeah.
It's not a fixed
Yeah.
thing. It can take a long time.
Which is a good thing at times that no one rushes. So this, yeah, someone purchased this, $15 a gram. $15 a gram for a translucent lunar. I can't believe I'm actually saying those words. Again, if that's not sold, I think someone wanted all 3 of those.
Yeah, I have. Well,
Okay.
it looks like there's another one here.
Oh.
I do have more.
Yeah,
so-
we do have this other one, 58 grams out. And if you see one here, like if you wanted this one or a bigger one or a smaller one, Craig has some other, pretty much of a lot of things here. He has other parts, other slices available, other sizes. We just didn't want to unbox it due to a bunch of space. But yeah, fantastic. So that's the 60 gram. That's another 90 gram slice. $90 slice. Wow. This is the diagonite breccia.
So you can see the right here. It's going to glow nice. You can
Yeah.
see the green.
Oh yeah. And this one is actually less than $10
That
a
one I'm going
gram.
to do 8 because it is
$8 a gram for that.
It's got a really see that big red. You can't see the color. Sorry, you can't see the color super well probably on camera, but it's got a big red inclusion in it. I don't know what that is. Lots of chromite in that one.
How many grams is this lunar, please? That is the translucent slice.
56.7, so we'll say 50.
56.7 on the translucent slice.
So 850 with shipping.
$8.50 delivered to you on the slice, on the translucent slice. The end cut is a little bit heavier than that.
Yeah. Tell you what though, I'll do 13 on the end cut.
$13 a gram on the end cut.
That's just break even, and
Me?
Yeah.
Or-
Me?
Huh. Sue, we're gonna have to check on that and get back to you. Thank you though. So this
Yeah,
is
some sales that people wanna.
oh.
Yeah, she might have been messaging things about those.
Okay. Yeah, I might. I can only do one thing at a time, and I don't know how to do 4. But
Let me see. If I can-
if you guys leave us messages, we will get back to you. This is $13 a gram for
the
lunar.
material is full.
Preston,
That's-
could you weigh that for me, please, sir? $13 a gram for now. It's Leao
Layun?
Layun 002.
So 116.2.
It's 116 grams for the end cut of the moon.
1,500 on the nose. Well, it's 1,508.
Yeah,
I'll call it
$1,500 out the door to you. Yeah.
I believe it's on eBay for 4,500. So
Right. This may be listed on eBay right now for 4,500. So it's 66% off. Wow. VIP has its privileges. I want to talk about that mesosiderite. Can you do you know?
Hang on. Let me stick this over here. So this miso has a really long story behind it. It also has a lot of translucency. Usually that one may or may not. I don't know. So this was actually supposed to be that one may not. An ungrouped achondrite, NWA 15130, which is beautiful. I had purchased 2 smaller pieces of this incredible ungrouped achondrite and had bright green pyroxene crystals. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. And he came back, and the seller said, hey, the guy I bought that from says he's got the main mass, 32 kilos.
32 kilos.
32
Jesus
kilos
Christ.
of an ungrouped achondrite. Obviously, I didn't have that kind of cash, so I got a couple partners, and we bought it. And when I cut it open, it was obviously not
Mesocyst. Yeah.
ungrouped.
Yeah.
So it was actually just a straight case of fraud from not my seller, but the guy he bought from, who later admitted. So that we're selling that at below cost by a fairly significant margin. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely
It
gorgeous.
is gorgeous.
And we do one side polished, one side etched on all of them.
Yeah, can you talk about that a little bit? Because I've had some people either complain or just mention that, wow, I really wish both sides were polished. Why, besides the obvious weight loss and the money that you just be grinding away, what goes into your determination or factoring, or why have you made that corporate decision at Minnesota Meteorites to finish one side?
Because it's the only way to please everybody. I mean, really. So I like etched because you can see the iron. When you have a properly polished piece, you can't really see. Actually, that's not even. We polish it down to 600 grit because then you can still see the iron. But you lose the iron once you get a mirror polish, and so it really looks like a black, just a plain. Oh, by the way, this does have chondrules in it. They're barred olivine.
I have to see that now.
Look at the silicates in that.
Oh yeah, the
All
silicates are
the
crazy.
tannish, army green.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah,
get back and forth.
U.S. shipping. When we say shipping is included,
US
yes,
shipping.
USA shipping only. If you're international, we'll work up a price for you.
Domestic, yes.
But I'm going to put this on the scale because I'm curious. That is the biggest mesosiderite slice. That 400 grams, 404 grams, and really, with that light on it, you can really see the green. Wow, fantastic. Okay, this is one I don't have the knowledge to get into at all. This
So this is
What am I holding?
You are holding what is clearly a terrestrial rock. That's what you're holding.
Dude,
There's no way that's a meteorite.
I am telling you right now. If you got, I don't know if the lens of the camera and the light there are enough, but this thing is glistening and glistening and glistening, which we all know, especially on the outside, which you hopefully can see, is not a good sign for meteorites. But
This is going to be the newest diopside ungrouped achondrite. And so it's similar to 15915, which if you look under a microscope, you can see sulfide spherules within these diopside crystals very clearly, hundreds of them, thousands of them. This is not from the same fall, but it's the same material, and we may have a third. So this is going to be, we're hoping for a whole new class. But
a diopside class?
yes, I think they'll call it diopsidite, is what I believe we're thinking. I'm not 100% sure.
Freaking love what we do, man.
I know. How cool is that? So this is out there, and I am not one who ever gets on the Mercury Venus.
Yeah.
Gravity simply dictates. It's really
Craig has
tough.
Mercury.
But I will tell you that Carl Agee said if he's ever seen a rock that could be either Venus because of the crystal formation and the processes required to make those, it could either be Venus or less likely Mercury. But we're trying to get age dating, but right now there's no age dating machines. There's only 2 in the world, and neither of them are working. So we can't, until we can age date it, we don't know for sure. But he's like, he's the most excited he said he's ever been about the possibility of something actually being from
That is crazy. Mercury
or
Venus.
But the crystal, it rains crystals on Venus, and that would be a similar process to what it would require to create this rock. So
It
that's
is
why.
unique, and that's a scientific word. It is unique.
Yes, it is extremely unique. So
Wow.
NWA 1514 or 15915, I believe, sold for about $100 a gram in slices. I don't have any slices. I only have ends and small individuals here, but I will be making slices. We're gonna let them go for $50 a gram.
$50 a gram. Look,
And
we
it
have
may be an entirely new class of meteorite.
we have 5 here.
I have small ones as well.
This is okay. This is on the cutting edge of stuff. We're definitely talking about John Mixterville. the weird inclusion guy, and I know he's watching and loving it. Wow, this is absolutely really, really wild stuff. I'm just gonna put this one on the scale so we can get a rough approximation for the weight on this one.
Yeah.
58. So that is 1,040, I think.
8 times 50?
Yeah.
I'm happy to subdivide them.
2,500?
When I'm jumping back and forth, I'm not seeing all
Yeah, my math is not good when we're live.
2,900
29, okay.
ish.
2,900-ish.
Ish. Yeah, we'll wait for Craig to validate that.
Yeah, Prairie Girl rocks.
That's one. If somebody sent me that picture and said, "Is this a meteorite?" I would not have answered in the affirmative.
No.
So
I would've
I think the
trouble.
Hickman has been claimed by
Oh,
Colorado.
cool.
Oh, beautiful. Carl got the Hickman, I believe.
That's what I'm seeing here.
Wow.
Hickman.
Patzer.
Carl Pack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is just really odd stuff. So let me just weigh this other one so we know how much that is. It's just shy of 54 grams.
Yeah, and they're different. So it's like a melt lithology. So you see, this one is quite dark, but the iron sulfide spherules are equally distributed throughout the dark and the light. So even though it looks dark, if you look at it under a microscope, it's actually just really nice clear crystals that have. It's a bizarre rock, absolutely bizarre rock.
I'm hoping you guys can see those glistens and stuff because it's
I'm missing some because when I jump back and forth, it doesn't refresh.
really, really. I definitely would not have pegged that for a meteorite had I found that in the wild.
No. I have a hunch
Unbelievable.
that sat in a box of rocks somewhere for a really long time.
And see, that's the kind of fun thing, like treasure hunting, whatever, of meteorites, is you can have a weird one like this and just not want to get rid of it. And finally science catches up. They can do some tests and prove whether it is or isn't. And now we're going back to the parent body.
Yeah.
That's the cool part, when you can actually trace things back to the parent body. NWA 14488.
Yep.
Yep.
A whole bunch of them.
Yeah, there's
That's
many
a unique one, though.
many slices of this available, but not of this caliber. As you can see, there it is a H5, I believe a melt breccia, but it's an H5.
We can go over everything we've done so far.
Okay.
DIOPSID.
Let's just let me show off these. That's a great idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show off these
these
H
are
melts, and then I'm going to grab a drink, and I'm going to just show the pieces that we already have prices on that have not been claimed yet. So I think I read that in the comments. That's what you want me to do, so I'm going to be doing that. So NWA 14488. It's an H5 melt. Heavy metal in there. It's 77 grams. And this one here. Wow. Trying to flash that metal.
Yeah, it's a really weird melt pattern on
Yeah.
that. Vesicular, it's a vesicular.
108.
It is really weird. It's just a unique. It doesn't look like the typical.
No, these are very. What are you pricing these at? These melts? The two big ones, I would imagine.
$1.50.
$1.50. Wow, I'm not going to sell mine at $4 a gram then. So.
Well, they go for $5 still on eBay at auction.
Yeah.
I mean, really, again, please don't translate these prices into anything outside of the show.
This is
I will not give them outside of the show.
Exactly. You are being warned. You must buy it from this sale in order to get these prices because this is crazy Carl's everything must go sale. So this is what I call rivers of melt. This gray line in here is the melt vein in between two stones. Well, more than two stones, but between these two sides that melted in the middle and probably got injected and squished between these two into this void here, if that makes sense too. I don't have a laser pointer. But yeah, I absolutely love this melt. It is pretty cool. I think I just got a super chat. Yeah, anyone on YouTube can throw me a super chat. I would really appreciate some money. I gotta fill up my tank with gas before I get home. Oh my god, that one right there. That one right there. Is the small one still $1.50 a gram, or you want two?
$1.50 a gram.
Wow. Okay, 16 grams times $1.50. So that's $33 or something. I don't know.
It's peanuts.
Wow. Okay, so we are going to put some prices on these, I hope. But let me show you what. Oh, Allende.
Yeah, get a Yende real quick.
Allende. This is the just shy of 21 gram for $25 a gram. And if you look at that, you really do have a nice crest line on this one.
So 500 even for that one.
500 even for this one.
Comes with the Rikers.
That's what Kyle's saying, but I'm not exactly sure that I wanted.
And it has crap ton of. I'm gonna do this real quick.
There's 16. Is he talking about an H melt?
Oh yeah. Yeah, everyone was able to name this thing right away as soon as they saw it. That is a beautiful Allende. That's the 21 gram.
So 500 for the.
For 500. This is the 18 and a half gram, 1868 Allende.
450.
450 for this one. And yes, you do get a crust line with it.
And a case.
And a case. Yeah, this is fun to look at under the microscope. All right, I'm going to go back to the very beginning now and show some of the, well, just some of the things we already have priced out or identified.
If there's anything you commented on along the way, we've got some better monitoring right now. Please re-comment. We got people watching Facebook and YouTube, so.
Thank you very much. Yep, we should be able to accommodate you guys now. Oh my God, my hand's going numb. My hand is numb. Sorry, I had to. Okay.
Oh, the melt. So this one here. So.
All right, so this is not price. I think it was like $1.50 a gram or something ridiculously silly. It's an LL3. It is NWA 16331. Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you, baby. I'm gonna grab a drink. Could you hand me my drink from back there, please? Yes. Sue's looking out for me long distance. That's awesome.
And did Kyle Josephine, was he the one who also bought the Ukrate? Do we know?
Kyle, did you buy a U-Crate?
I think he bought. Is it Kyle? Yeah, I think it's all him.
Okay.
So
World
this
Series just commented. I realize this is actually live. Indeed, it is.
yes.
Literally going on right now for you.
This is okay. This is the Leon.
Leon 02.
Yeah, Leon 002. It is a 116 gram end cut classified lunar felpathic breccia for $1,500.
Yeah, he bought 3. So
We have a 609 gram.
Under classification, possibly Toluca, but either way, it's huge and it's stable and it's $250. Or did I come down to 2? I think I came down to
$2 a gram.
$2 a
Yeah,
gram.
so you're looking at like 1,200 bones for this. 1,300 if you're tipping me. But yeah, this is spectacular. This one you should put on a rotating,
table.
a rotating turntable with a couple spotlights on it.
Back's not perfect. We had a wire break in the middle of it, but
Wow. Okay, so that one is $2 a gram for 610 grams. This one, 173 grams. The letter opener. The same. No, this is not the same. I don't know what this one is.
yeah, that's an NEA 015,
Oh,
same as this one.
NEA. So this is the 173 gram one.
Do they want
This
big,
one
little-
is,
it's
we already have a
about
price
50
on it. It's $845, and it is, dude. How is this not claimed 18 times by now?
The most beautiful of the bunch.
Yeah.
is this the same stuff here?
It's all the same. These 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. All right, so that's $850.
Did you already put the other one aside?
Here is
Or the Kyle.
a silicated iron. This is 470 or 400. Is that 470? 470 for a silicated iron.
What?
Yeah, how are these not sold? $450 for that. All right, now, we didn't show this one.
Oh, I
Screw
gotta
it.
weigh that actually.
Yeah, screw it. Here, Craig's going to work on that. We're going to come back to that. This is the. Wow, I thought this was sold. This is the translucent lunar.
Oh, I think
Layout
that was
002.
already sold.
I think so too.
Make sure then.
I think the only one we have left is 50.
Oh.
The others are stacked up.
I don't know.
Who bought this?
I think we're good on you, Kevin, for that 70 gram Jakar.
Yeah, I have that set aside.
Okay, cool. So we got it.
Did someone claim this already? I thought someone already claimed this.
They asked. I don't think.
Did anyone claim this for $850? This is the 56.7 gram translucent lunar. Layout 002. We have the end cut above it for $1,500, and then for $850 that one. Talking about $850. Oh, we already showed that. How is it still not sold? This is NWA 156565656. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's a beautiful meteor. This is.
Yep, it's a polymixed Eucrite
It's a Eucrite
With a
polymixed.
with
Whoa.
a lot of masculinite.
Oh.
It's masculinite rich.
There you go.
Are you looking at it?
No, yeah, I went a little too sideways. Yeah, I got a little dizzy looking at this. Yeah, so polymix is basically talking about many rocks put together. So that is 156565656. This one is the NWA 13987. Beautiful CK4. Amazing CAIs. Calcium, aluminum rich inclusions.
For solids in the solar system.
You got to be faster. You're going to lose to Pat on that one.
Yeah, well, this one is available to whoever wants it in the house or without. It's $220.
Sold.
It's sold to Pat. Nice. All right. Now, we didn't show this one yet. This is a diagonite. I have a question about this one. Is this weathering or is that...
It is weathering.
Okay.
Just a really cool... I know it's a bicolor, but it's weathering.
Okay, so that's an honest dealer right there.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I just cut them. But yeah, it's actually a monomiced diogenite, and the colors are cool, but the class in there, the deep brown. I mean, it's just a phenomenal. That's my collection. That's a sister slice to my collection.
That's awesome.
It's the last one I have like it.
13789.
No, we've updated that. Hang on. That's it. It's got pairings. Hang on.
Well, it's still going to be 57 grams. So if you want a 57 gram bicolor diagonite, that's what this one is. I just saw like a shit ton of like literally 85 messages just came in on my screen at one time.
I can't tell what's going on.
I think John Mixter wants that one.
Oh yeah, see, that's a John Mixter special.
Which one are we looking at? That one?
Yeah, that has John Mixter written all over it. To be honest with you. Yeah. All right. I think that one is claimed.
Put that on tentatively claimed.
Next, yeah, we don't have confirmation yet, but next is this one. Oh my God, $10 a gram.
That's cool.
But I want it. I gave everyone enough time. That's mine. 300. Screw you all. I'm going home.
No.
Yeah, I'm not really supposed to buy stuff. I'm supposed to allow everyone else to buy stuff. But we came over that thing 3 times. I mean,
John doesn't want it. 15953. That's what this one is.
15953. So then we have another. Well, we still have this Jakara. This is shy of 60 grams, so it's just shy of $90. Beautiful, beautiful melt, bubbly texture, frothy little bubbles.
Still want price for the possible.
So that's 90 bones. Then we got into the how much?
It's not named yet. We only
for the
have
diagonite, I think.
data. Oh,
I can't read that.
which one?
I have so many things coming across my screen that I can't.
Don't worry, we got if it's Facebook or YouTube, we've got that
Um,
covered.
this one we didn't talk about. It's an EH.
EH6. I have to get the number for that too.
What's,
So
Yeah. What is an EH6? Because
well, it's enstatite, and let me tell you something. Here, the fun part about this is when I cut that rock. Every now and again, we get a rock that's got high in sulfides. It smells like somebody ripped a good one. And so I have 2 saws in my basement shop, and then 3 saws, and then I have the rest of them outside in the garage. So we don't smell the garage shop stuff, but the basement stuff we smell. And when I started cutting that, my wife walked in the door and went, "Oh God, what happened in here? It smells like somebody." Yeah. So anyway, enstatite is stinky. That's kind of one of the hallmark features. But what's interesting is it's plots very close to Earth. If you look on the TFL, and so we don't really know where they come from. And that's an H, so it's got great iron veining in it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, those are some of the hardest meteorites. They are deceiving. That is as hard to cut as a Yearly.
Is it really?
Oh my God. Marcin Samala said the same thing. He actually messaged me and said,
Really?
"Am I crazy or is this it doesn't cut."
Uralites are so hard that most cutters just decide they don't want to cut uralites, and this is harder. Wow.
Well, it's equal to a moderately hard to cut.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. They take hours, so the stink lasts weeks when you're on wire.
Let's get a weight on that one. And while we're talking about melts, we have 14488.
When you get a sec, do this.
I think he said these were $2 a gram. I don't know. You have to play it back to listen. They're ridiculously cheap. It's as cheap as you're ever going to find these meteorites. But those are 14488. This is the. We didn't call this
Eleglob.
Eleglob mesosiderite.
Yep. So 10 is the usual price. 8 has been the Tucson price. We'll do 7 a gram for tonight.
7 a gram.
7 a gram. And look at it's 400 and some gram. But look at that inclusion. That's a cool one. That's an end piece if people like ends.
Oh, there we go. Wow.
It's a wild one.
I'm zooming in on this puppy. That is gorgeous.
And we can etch. I'll etch for free if somebody would prefer that.
Yeah, it's these level. I have a fondness for Meteorites.
I have a whole box of that one over there.
Oh man, let's stop recording. I really do have a fondness for Meteorites, and LE Gab is a beautiful one.
One side polished, one side etched, so you can make everybody happy.
Wow. Oh yeah, let me show this side. This is the etch side.
Kyle wants 14488.
Okay, which one?
This Kyle wants this 14478, the holier than thou, or the other one. This is number 1. This is number 2.
And 3.
Oh, and 3. Yeah, and 3. Who does number 2 work for?
And the Institute family.
Yeah. These are not inside. These are the melts. The
those are just
each melts, but really, really tremendous. Beautiful color, rivers of melt. These are all the Gadamas. I mean, I theorize he wouldn't go as low as 40. He came out of the box at 35. Tucson, this live sale only. Only. This live sale and the replay of it.
Yes.
So we're not even going to allow him to dig into his boxes and grab more. It's these slices here. Like the limited supply. We're not going to make him go broke just to show his
And
support.
it's hunted out. The same guy had all of it. It's hunted out. I
Really?
bought this 1.3 kilo piece just now, and it was the last. He said that is the last sizable piece you'll see on the Gadamas fine. I mean,
I'm going to walk away with a piece of Gadamas. I have a feeling I freaking hate this, man. 35 for the Gadamas. Even this one. That's the Topher special right there. If someone doesn't buy this, I'm buying it.
But it wasn't. We just bought it. I just
Yeah,
bought it. So
beautiful,
it's
beautiful.
Not fully classified yet. It's been analyzed.
Lunar.
We know what it is, but it's not classified.
If anyone wants to get in if anyone is a collector of Canadians or irons, here's a white quart. You can ask us about it. It's 44 grams.
All right, Roberta has asked to see the big one in classification one more time.
Oh yeah, great timing because that's what I'm looking at right now.
Wonderful.
Okay, so this
But
would
will
be
classified under
the
you.
crust display side. Does have some nice.
little
bit of regs. That is a 200. That's a quarter of a kilo for that slice.
Yes, that is. It looks too dark.
And the other of the LL6 breccia is that's 18 or about 1,800 grams, but together they're just over 2 kilos.
Yeah, it's like 2023, I think, something like 2023.
Yep. The year. Wow. Here, 2024.
But $1,000.
$1,000, and that includes the classification service that's already in process, so it won't take for freaking ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's losing it, guys. I agree. This is a beautiful showpiece right here.
It is. So it has both LL6 and LL7 properties, but she went with 6 because it's much more difficult to get a metachondrite through the mat bowl. But it's an interesting rock.
It is. Wow. So yeah, that one, for anyone who wants an entry into the Met Bowl and a really cool ass meteorite, to be honest with you, like that is the one. Here is another meteorite that I wonder if anyone, someone just wrote something like that. If anyone can guess what this meteorite is.
No, that's Ensitype. That's an EH6.
So close.
Yeah. Well,
I really appreciate you doing my life for me, Getty.
Yeah.
Saving my life, man, like Chipotle.
All right, Roberta says sold. That is on the
You got-
big one in
You
classification.
got the classification. Woo! There you
Who
go.
bought that?
Roberta.
Roberta.
Oh, I thought you said Roberto. I was like,
No, Roberta.
Okay.
Nice. Congratulations. That's super cool. Super cool. Does anyone want to play Name This Meteorite? I keep on. Oh, there's my drink. I keep on putting it down and walking around the other side of the
hands
counter.
full, so what can you do? Phone in one, Meteorite
Wow.
$2.
Does anyone have a guess what that is? And
on the Canadian.
here's another look at it. This is the same.
Great question.
Yeah, congratulations, Roberta. Yeah. Does anyone know
It's actually 43
what this
grams.
meteorite
That
is?
correct.
It's 43 grams.
Yeah. Okay. There was a tip that crumbled off.
Oh, Stephen Amera. Oh my God, is Stephen Amera in the building?
What?
Is this?
This
Talk
is
to me about this.
So that is just an crusted, almost fully crusted, unclassified ordinary chondrite. I have not submitted that one for classification. Almost certainly an L6, Breccia. 30 cents a gram. If anybody wants it. That's another one if you want to classify it.
30 cents a gram, and it's
Sorry, which one are we asking?
crusted.
So 43, 10.
Hold each congo with
Do 400.
170. Oh wow, this is actually it got some really nice texture to it.
Open to negotiation on that
Yeah.
one.
For those that are very Alhagonia, there you go. That is awesome. Someone got Alhagonia, so yes, you are correct. This is Alhagonia. It's an enstatite.
It's
I
actually
think-
an albright. That's
is it an
not-
albright
this
now?
This is
Oh, this-
010, so it's yes, this one's an albright. Enstatite rich, obviously, albrights are most
Yeah.
enstatite, so it's an enstatite rich albright, and it should most of them, if you put a black light on them, will trans.
Yeah, there was a little bit of
Maybe
fluorescence.
It is a little bit variable, but
Is that for you or someone else?
Working the.
Oh, Preston in the building works. And this is another thing great about the Meteorite Management. We'll take a trying to connect. We'll just connect already. And there we go. And this is another great thing about the Meteorite Management. We always have scopes going. And look at that. Yeah, there's Honorary Professor Pat Brown, as well as Chris the Monk Man of Rocks on the Ground. So thanks, guys. Yeah, so this is a really cool one. It's unclassified. You can definitely send it in for classification. It'll probably be, like you said, an L6 melt or an L6 breccia. But beautiful fusion crust, wonderful texture. Wonderful texture. For those that have held meteorites and know what fusion crust feels like, it really does have a nice tactile feel to it. So this is a great example.
a magnetic susceptibility.
And he's 30 cents a gram, which is
3 of them.
unheard of.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Unclassified meteorites, you usually come to Tucson to get them for 50 cents a gram. And now it's 30 cents a gram and it's already cut, so you know how beautiful it is.
And you can throw it
Fantastic.
on. I don't know what the weight is on that.
All right. Now, the last 2 or 3 things I have to show, unless Craig has other stuff. This is NWA 16311. It's just shy of 68 grams.
Not published yet.
Not in the Met Bowl yet.
I don't. Maybe you know what?
Oh.
That might be
There was
published.
an
now.
update yesterday.
Okay, it might be.
Yeah.
That one actually might be.
That is how fresh the science is here. Like, these are meteorites that are just coming into the Met Bowl. These are brand new meteorites. This is a polymic.
No,
it's a eucrite.
It's a basalt. It's a monomic eucrite
oh.
basalt with a blue hue to it. It's
Yeah.
really weird in the sunlight. It's very blue.
Now, I don't want to put you on the spot and make you feel silly, but I'm hoping you will be able to show off. This is a eucrite. It's an unbrecciated eucrite. You can
Yep,
see that
that's also basalt.
okay.
Monomic basalt. They are both monomic basalts. Why this one is blue, I don't know. Why that one isn't, I don't know.
Okay.
This is an unusual. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That's real common.
Okay, because you kept mentioning before and now that this is basaltic.
Yes.
And I didn't know if that's what gave it the color or not, but that's basaltic
This
as
is
well.
also really hard. You see the polish on this? You can't. Those are
Yeah.
like sand.
No, I have one of these that you cut.
Yeah.
I have an entire one for sale, and I have 2 halves.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This one was really hard. It was difficult to cut. It's very hard and polishes beautifully, which is so unusual.
Yeah. So this one here is 14682. It's a eucrite unbrecciated monomic. 134 grams.
I'll do 2 grams.
$2 a gram, so that's $270. And then this one here is NWA 16311. It's just shy of 68 grams.
I do have to ask a little more on that one. We'll do 2 point. What's that?
Sorry, is this the dual color
Yes.
diagonate
I think this is going to be like
Expensive, so I got to
Yeah.
charge just a little bit. 67.8. 67 times.
Oh, let's see if I can zoom in on it. There we go. Oh,
$200 bucks even.
$200 for the
hand-sized sample, and it's freaking cool.
$200 for this 67.8 gram. Beautiful, colorful, and yeah, the lighting here. Sorry, we're gonna get shop lights next time or studio lighting. But yeah, this does look pretty wild, different
So
bluish tint in there.
175 with shipping.
I think that is all we have. Well, no, I think Craig has some other stuff he wanted to get into. This one, I think I have a piece of this.
Yeah.
I think I have a piece of that.
It's Ouid Talenzi. It's one of
Don't. A piece of this.
what, 2 LL 3.6?
It's a 3.6.
Yeah.
Wow, subtypes.
3-6.
Oh, 3-6.
LL
Okay.
3-6. So the primary area, the primary matrix is in LL3. Then you have H3 clasts. You have LL6 clasts. And there was actually a fourth lithology that Carl couldn't isolate enough to actually include it in the piece. But it's 3 confirmed lithologies with a fourth that is but just didn't get confirmed on the thing. So super rare.
Wow.
I do like
And
again.
this is one that you can again get lost out in the microscope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me zoom in on this puppy for a second. I'm going to allow Craig to look over his offerings one last time, and if you want to show anything off, I'd be glad to highlight it for you, Craig.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, no problem. We're just getting lost in Control City.
Yeah, it's Condrel City,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
You throw that on the scale here real quick for me.
And I have a couple of little slices.
Do you have smaller ones?
Yeah.
By chance?
I-
Someone asking.
Of which?
I've got him. Sorry.
Craig, when you watch this video back, know that I'm thanking you right now for bringing such quality pieces,
I probably do. I don't have any.
giving us a private sale,
Okay.
giving us
Yeah, I
this
know Utah, actually, so.
access to your inventory and to your knowledge, and the amazing discounted pricing is just unbelievable. So, Craig, I really appreciate your support, and this has been fantastic so far, man.
No problem. My pleasure. Thanks.
Oh, that's a Topher slice! No!
Two?
I think I have another.
No. Hey, first, I didn't claim it.
1.2.
I just said I wanted it.
You talk about the layered
Oh, no!
CK5. That's
right.
just a cool one. So that's also a brand new classification. Again, I think it's published, but I'm not 100%.
And one of the cool features we're pointing out on this one is you see a banding right here, is what I'm going to call it. A layer, a line, a banding, a separation, something. So,
Hang on one second. I gotta get the final CK. So that is a CK5.
CK5.
Brand new classification, CK5. With layers, which is super rare and cool. It's NWA 16314.
16314.
And I'll do $4 a gram.
$4 a gram on a CK4 cut. Most of the time, if you can...
Insanity.
I know. Only on this live sale and on the replay. Once, yeah, it's not, no. Just say no. You're not going to get this price after tonight, after this sale. Even if you beg and plead. Sorry, no. This is crazy. Yeah. All right, so that's the CK4.
We missed one of the biggest.
I missed one of the big ones.
I think I missed
Oh.
one of the big ones. So the Martian. And we have all the
Oh, yeah.
Plateau du Tadmay.
This is the Martian that I don't own.
Yeah, here, you can. I'm going to give that to you.
Wow.
Well, I look for.
See your pen real quick.
Oh my God. I can't hold. If I do that, I cover the mic. That is gorgeous. Martian Sugartite. Oh, look.
Asking, how much for the big CK4 is the question.
$4 $4 a gram.
All right, we'll get that answer for you.
Wow. Look at how beautiful that Sugartite is.
Oh, look
And
what
this
I
is-
found. I don't know if
this
I
is
don't
a
think we
little-
sold the first one, but I
this is
guess
a
I have
little-
2 left. I thought-
Oh my God. Dude, this is still available? It's mine. I don't know what else to say. I just bought a piece of the moon, guys. Yeah, unless someone has already commented this,
I know there was a bunch
I
of
now
people
have
who
a...
mentioned
There
about
we go. Unless someone steals this from me.
All right.
Okay,
Sorry, Craig, this is the
this is the piece of lunar that I'm purchasing myself. It is Leal 002. Leun. It's one of those. Leun 002. It is 56.7 grams. Ridiculously priced at $850. That's ridiculously low, which is like I think $13 a gram. I am putting this in my pile. But if anyone wants to steal it from me, now is your chance to own a meteorite that I wanted, that I never got a chance to own.
All right, I got a couple more things. They're more or less where this one's new, so I do need to look up the number. I call this the Black L3. It's an LL3. It's not subtyped. And looking at it from the outside, it is boring. But I'll bet if Pat goes and puts that on his microscope, he'll scream. It's one of the coolest sleepers out there. And I'm only asking $2 a gram, and that's one of the biggest slices there are. It was a fairly heavily cracked, so most are part slices. That one is whole.
Gone.
It's a cool one.
Sold.
It's a sleeper. You can't, the condos don't pop, but you put it under that, and you're like,
All right.
oh my god.
I'm gonna try this.
Look at
Can you get it flat and in focus? I'm gonna try to share with our viewers what you're looking at.
Does somebody else want a small Gadamus? I got a small thin
I
Gadamus.
have one. You might want one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's another thin part. This is an end. It's got a bit of end to it. And then
Sold to the man in purple.
whoever bought the other vesicular piece. This is another. This has a. Is that one translucent? I think it is.
Oh, that's the piece I wanted, I think.
Whoa! Right, you go blind.
God, dog. Thanks, man.
Yeah. So,
Dude, I forget how many pieces I wanted to buy. Like I wanted that one with the melt in it. This is.
Yep. That's the same kind. That's the same rock. Not and the melt just is. But you see the big vesicle.
Jesus. All right. Here's another challenge to you. Whoever doesn't buy this means I can buy it. I'm putting this in my pile unless someone wants it. This is the translucent lunar.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Whoa, it's cool. Let's look at this lunar.
This is Look at those translucent classes. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
But look at the inclusions in there. This is another one, Pat. You put this under the microscope, and I'll bet you go home with this one too. This is like the craziest thing.
I'm going to be eating macaroni and cheese for the next year.
Wow.
Sorry.
13 grams. This is sold. I want this one.
So, Craig, is this another one of those Topher slices you had over here?
Yeah. This is one we haven't shown off yet.
No, yeah, that's new, but it's also translucent. Not quite as.
I'll take
probably.
that one probably.
44 grams.
He was asking for the small ones.
Yeah.
That's all.
Which one?
Getty.
Daniel Shake hasn't given me a number.
Getty,
He's had it for
can I
like
have a
year,
little
but it's
backlight?
super high aluminum.
Oh, look at that,
And it's
dude.
a polymec. That's all I know.
Ralph.
And how much is it?
I'm down with that.
Wow. Is that
I'd
yours?
have to do 20 on that one.
Okay.
There you go, my
What was
man.
the per gram on that?
I think he said 13 a gram,
Yeah, these are all right.
Yeah.
which is unheard of.
Right.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think we
All
did
right.
that for him.
And what's this one?
I need to eat some dinner,
NWA 5549, but if you want nice,
so I'm just gonna hold the camera up here for you guys to watch until we fade to black in about 5 minutes or so. Last chance to pull anything else out that you wanted to show or highlight or bring anything else out. Not that you're going to do it, I'm going to do it. Because he doesn't want to sell this because he wants to bring it home and do some work to it.
Yeah, there's just a little crack in it.
But,
I mean, if somebody wants
Oh,
it, I'll
thank you.
sell it and then fix it and send it.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
so, Craig, you are on PayPal.
Yeah, we take almost any form of payment.
Yeah, if you have a desire for a meteorite that was shown today and you agree to the purchase price, I am sure that you will find a method of procurement. Do you take Zelle?
Yep.
You take Zelle.
Oh, by the way, does
PayPal.
anybody want this crusted Gadamus?
I will.
Okay.
I want everything.
So if I'm gonna do. Oh, did somebody want this Gadamus with?
No, I'm gonna end up taking these guys.
Gadamus is actually Hamrata El Hamra.
The Jakara.
Ha.
Yeah, okay.
343.
Jakara's I think he's
Oh,
talking
you're
about.
talking about Jakaras.
So just a couple of smaller Jakars, if anybody wants them.
Jakaras are Eucrite melts.
Yes, and this is full of vesicles. The whole bottom side is vesicles, and it goes up to about here. And on this side, you can actually see clearly where the vesicular line ends. So there's a lot of vesicles in that.
And Craig, can someone send you a personal check if they do not have PayPal or Zelle? He is nodding his head yes.
What is he asking
Wow.
per gram on the Gadamus? Is that 35?
Yeah. The Gadamus Lunar is $35 a gram.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
This is another Jakara with a true crust. And
Hey,
a bit of a
Dr.
roll-
Ralph. You're a celebrity.
Even a rollover lip, but crusted
Oh, yeah.
Jakara. I've never that kind of crust I've never seen before on a Jakara.
Unbelievable,
Yeah.
man. And wait, what are you selling these for again? What are you asking for?
Well,
Yeah.
so the crusted ones and the ones with vesicles
Yeah.
are 50 cents. Everything else sold for
Jesus. All right, guys. 50 cents a gram for the crusted. I almost said Garara.
Yeah, I keep saying Kadamas.
It's
right.
It's
Jakara.
Jakara 001. Look, there it is right there. Jakara.
And it's
So these are the pieces, the individuals for 50 cents a gram. This one's super special. I've seen a crap ton. I had to censor myself. I've seen a crap ton of Jakara, and Craig is correct. This is the best crust I've seen. It's very rare. This one, wow, it actually feels a little lighter than it should
it's
be.
full of
Yeah,
holes,
it's
man.
full of holes. Wow. And
then this is just a hand sample. This does not. I don't think it's vesicular, at least not on the outside. But 30 cents a gram of something
Yeah.
that's to own a meteorite that's like substantial. I don't know what this weighs. Probably only a kilo. So it's
and
300.
it's a Eucrite, so we're hypothesizing it's a Vestin.
Yes.
So from an asteroid Vesta 4. 30 cents a gram for this Jakara. And we're going to get a weight on this, and then we're going to sign off for the night. If you've left a comment, we will try our best to immediately respond to you. But I have some Asian food that is waiting for me, and I'm not going to wait for it any longer. So 30 cents a gram, yes. Unbelievable for this one here. So that is $13.50 times 0.3.
Which of these is best? This one.
And here's the last and final one. We didn't show this off. This is El Hassan Oud Hamed 002.
Yeah.
Yes, we did it.
2021 November Witness Fall, Mauritania.
And it is known for its thick, spalling crust like that, but it is gorgeous on the inside. I actually have made a 3-minute meteorite video on my YouTube channel about this exact, not this stone, but this exact meteorite. So if you want to learn a little bit more about this and then come back and buy this, El Hassan Oud Hamed.
Yep.
All right.
And that, by the way, wholesale never drop below $2 a gram. I'll sell it for $1.
$1 a gram for a witnessed fall. Well, it's not witnessed. It's
No, it's witness. I think it's classified.
No,
Is it?
no.
Is it not a
Probable.
A probable
Yeah.
witness?
Yeah.
Oh, Hassan.
yeah. That annoyed me.
The probable that everybody
Yeah.
saw. And then
All right, guys, we are going to log off for the night. The sale will continue, so just drop a chat into YouTube or into Facebook, and I swear we will try our hardest to get to everyone. We are pretty new at the live streaming, especially live streaming interactive sales, so we definitely appreciate you working with us on it. Allison, thank you for the flamingo. You're here in spirit. All right, we are logging off from the Meteorite Mansion 2024. Good night, everyone. Woo!
Nice. Sorry,
Thanks, Craig.
I'm like,
Craig from Minnesota Meteorites, thank you very much for this VIP access only sale. You rock, man.
It's a sale.